Hello, hello, hello. I know y'all are not ready for this. I know y'all are not ready for this. Dumb ideas, but it never stopped me before throwing them out there. What is Santa bringing each zodiac sign? You know you want to know. You know you want to know. Um, I could say the things. Okay, I am. I'm gonna just say it. For my kid, she's 5, and literally the thing that she asked for was a pooping flamingo. Yes. Do I hate myself? Of course, because I bought it. And not only did I buy the pooping flamingo, he's got his own little tiny shitter that he sits on. It's beyond anything. But I also bought extra poop in multiple colors, like just different rainbow colors of poop. So she ought to be happy with what Santa's bringing her. So I just thought, let's go ahead and see what Santa's bringing the rest of us. Maybe we can luck out and get something as cool as a flamingo shitter. Like, we could be so lucky. If only we were so lucky, right? Okay. So this obviously by the name of the video is going to be a little bit of a parody, but I'm going to keep it kind of serious. I'm not going to make this like too junky. No promises. Okay. So let's start out with Aries. Good old Aries. What is Santa, the spirit of Santa, bringing for our Aries folks? Let's see it. Let's see it. There it is. Aries, perhaps you done fell out of favor with Santa. Are you on the naughty list? Is Aries on the naughty list? I'm gonna have to tell every sign if you're on the naughty list or the nice list. Okay, because we got the Seven of Cups, the Chariot reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. So, Aries, I'm just laughing mostly because the Chariot is in reverse, and this could very easily be like Santa's sleigh, and it's like Santa's just not coming. Like y'all been bad. Y'all were bad. Aries, you've been too fiery, you've been too naughty, and Santa just ain't coming for you. Like, just not coming. But if I'm gonna try and be positive, I'm gonna say uh maybe that you wished for a lot of things. Perhaps you wished for a lot of things. There's a lot of cups here. Um it looked like some of y'all wish is naughty. Some of y'all wish is a little a little bit naughty. So maybe that's why you're not. Maybe that's why Santa said, I'm not stopping by their house. Sorry about it." Again, another movement card stopped. Just just stopped. So what I'm actually looking at here in actual tarot version, I'm seeing a sense of overwhelm. Too many choices. I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot coming at me. I am at a full stop. I'm not going anywhere. I can't go anywhere, whether it's like a quarantine situation or literally something is stopping you. And I would say that's probably a good thing because from this card, it's saying you need to pump your brakes. Whatever idea it was that you were going to go hard into, slow it down, and get your mind together because we've got a lot of overwhelm and we got a lot of confusion here. And if you were to go full steam forward with it, like full power, it's going to be probably an unhappy ending with it. I think it would be a little too haughty, a little too fast and furious, just a little too much of that. So, right now, Aries, you on a naughty list, and I'm sorry about it. Check your other two signs and see if you're mostly naughty, or by other two signs I mean Moon and Rising. See if you're mostly naughty, or see if you're gonna like somehow exonerate yourself, cause Santa ain't stopping by for you. You done fucked up, Aries. You done fucked up. I'm an Aries, so I guess it speaks for itself. Okay, Taurus. What is Santa, the spirit of Santa, bringing for my Taurus people? For my Taurus people, what is Santa bringing for my Taurus people? Let's see. Don't start up now, Squamit. Don't start up. I just started this video. I'm just trying to get in a roll, and you already starting up. All right. Taurus. Taurus. Aries was on the naughty list, and Taurus, you look like you didn't even want to sign up on the list at all. Like you didn't even want to sign up to be judged as either naughty or nice. I see somebody who just kind of wants to stay in the bed and perhaps have a little moment to themselves. They're like, Santa, don't worry about me. Don't come for me. It's okay if you skip me. Kind of martyrdom vibes. You know that mom that's like really overworked and underpaid, and someone's like, "Do you need help?" And they're like, "I'm fine. No, I'm fine." And it's like, now you know you're not fine. Like you know that you are probably 2 sniffles away from a complete collapse. So don't even pretend like you're fine. Square, not now with your macaroni noodles. Not now. Taurus has already been interrupted once. Don't be rude. Please lay down. Please. I wait till her nap time to try and film so this doesn't happen. But it happens every time. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing, could be a water sign, could be, you could have water in your chart, but Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign. I'm seeing somebody that's feeling kind of emotionally bent out of shape. So whether that's you or somebody else, somebody that is emotionally bent out of shape here, not really communicating their emotions. They're not doing a good job of communicating their emotions if they are trying to communicate their emotions. So either we're just not communicating at all, or we're communicating a little bit poorly, but also there's a little bit of trying to get over a disappointment. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened here, but there is some kind of disappointment or I guess regret of how something went down, and it's like I'm just trying to get over it. I'm just trying to get over it, perhaps trying to sweep it under the rug a little bit too fast, but you're guarded about it. You're feeling a little bit paranoid about it. It's I don't know if I even showed you the cards to prove that this is what you got. King of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. But yeah, there's a sense of kind of like paranoia, guard up. I'm just not trusting the situation now because whatever this emotional thing was, this disappointment was, it kind of rocked you. It rocked you a little bit, and now we're kind of abstaining from the Christmas spirit. Just pass me over, Santa. Don't even worry about me. I'm just gonna be by myself, licking my wounds, trying to fake it till I make it, Santa. So I'm sorry about that, Taurus. It looks like some heavy energy there. So hopefully that kind of passes for you soon. That's not a fun place to be in, especially for the holidays. So, all right, Gemini. What do we have for our Gemini people? Santa. What is Santa bringing our Gemini people? Gemini, you might be the first person that found himself on a nice list. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh my gosh, I spoke too soon. Gemini, I think you might be on the naughty list too. Why is everybody that's watching this video perhaps on the naughty list? What y'all doing? Okay, Six of Wands upright, good card, but followed by the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Gemini. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, what I'm seeing is there to be positive, at least to be positive. There perhaps is a situation that you are feeling kind of victorious about. You're feeling like I'm showing up and maybe I'm gonna kind of win this thing. I'm feeling a little bit braggadocious, if I do say so myself. I'm sitting on my high horse. It could be perhaps a little too much on the high horse, could be, but overall I'd say that this is a real yeah, you're victorious. Yet even with all this success and bravado that you have around you, you're not feeling too good about it. It's like you're not accepting it. I almost wonder if this is like a self-sabotage that's going on, honestly, because when he comes up, it's usually, I do see it in the reverse if I'm being honest, but when he pops up with something that's like success, though, the way I see it is like, do we have any kind of imposter syndrome going on? Do we? Perhaps. So it's like, I'm doing well. I'm actually doing well. Gemini is doing well, but Gemini is not letting it sink in. And Gemini is telling themselves a self-deceptive narrative that they don't deserve it, that they're not worthy of whatever happiness this is, whatever happiness, whatever kind of growth and success and victory is among you. I don't know if I can trust it. Don't know if I can trust it. Feeling kind of deceptive energy about it. Whether that's actually literally deceptive energy or not, you are perceiving it as such. You're perceiving it as such in a way that's making you not accept it. You're not feeling it. That's all I gotta say. But it's good. You got good stuff here. There's no way to say that this isn't victory. Boom, it's good. But I think we're self-sabotaging a little bit, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to put Gemini on the nice list. Gemini's on the nice list, but they're like, I just don't know if I like myself enough to put myself on the nice list. I don't know. Do I deserve the nice list? Just bring me coal. Just bring me coal. Like I didn't tip 20% like one time. Just bring me coal. No, don't take your coal. Take your present. Sam's going to bring you something. Sam's going to bring you something. Trust it. All right, Cancer. What is Santa? The spirit of Santa bringing, oh my gosh, that was too many. Bringing my Cancerians. Okay, it all wants to fall out, so let's flip. There we go. The World card, followed by Temperance in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Cancer. I don't have the best memory of it, but for some reason I'm thinking in my last Zodiac with you, Cancer, the Temperance card may have shown up for you, but damn sure the Moon did. I know the Moon did, but it was upright before, and now it's in reverse, which is actually an improvement. Actually an improvement. But one thing I want you to know, Cancer, you got all three major arcanas. Like, whatever you got going on in your world right now, this is a big deal. You got some big stuff popping. Big stuff popping. The World, Temperance, and the Moon. Now, so let's go ahead and break this down. The World card has a few different astrological energies that are associated with it. Like, it's 4 different ones, but it's one of each element. And Temperance is a Sagittarius card. The Moon is Pisces or Cancer. So I feel like this is an affirming card. So in terms of like Santa, what's Santa bringing you? Honestly, I think you would find yourself on the nice list. So far, only you and Gemini have been on the nice list. Only you and Gemini thus far. But what I would say here is whatever has gone on in your life, whatever big thing, this is a big thing. It's a big chapter. It's coming to completion. There's completion here. Are you agreeing, Squirmit, that there is completion amongst the Cancerians? Well, I guess it must be true now. Your Squirmit brain has decreed it. You have decreed it. She has decreed it. It is true. Ow, you scratched my tatay. Hello, my tattays are way too small for such abuse. Do you have to shit? Do you have to shit? Why do you always have to shit around this time? I'm so sorry, Cancer. Please pause so my dog can go dump. Rude. So unprofessional, I swear to God. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm so sorry about it. And she may interrupt us again because right now she's trying to be like, I don't know, walk a Texas Ranger in the fucking window over there barking at the neighbors who are the holy people. They are the missionaries the church have put there. So don't bark at the holy people. Please. I need no other justifications to send me to hell. Anyhow, you're closing out a very important chapter here. You're closing it out. The one weak point in closing out this quite large chapter here is that we have the Temperance in reverse. So perhaps there's some healing that has yet to take place. You closed out something big. Could be a breakup, could be a divorce, could be a job ending, could just be a complete paradigm shift upstairs. You know, you're thinking about things in a completely different way. It's like your intellect is having like a huge upgrade. It's a big shift. It's a big completion. You know, you finished out the coursework here. But what comes with it, any big shift, what comes with it is a healing period. It's kind of like this natural incubation that happens. So you feel like I have to like incubate and kind of like take some time and withdraw into myself perhaps so that I can find some healing, find my firm footing, see what kind of timing I'm dealing with here, because something about this is saying that the timing is off. By that I mean either you're rushing something or you're taking too much time with something. So too fast or too slow. Don't know which one it is for you. Don't know which one it is for you. But the timing about this feels a little bit off. Something about the timing. That would be the only real hiccup here. Because a completion in and of itself is a pretty good thing. You know, that's an evolution. That's an upgrade. But, you know, this feeling a little bit off kilter and a little raw and unhealed and the timing, you know, that's about the biggest hiccup. The moon here being in reverse is a positive thing, basically saying that whatever was unclear or fuzzy or brain foggy before, and I know I explicitly said brain fog in the last one that I did, that there's clarity now. You've got some clarity about it. It's like you have a better understanding of what this actually is, where the path is, exactly what the issue is and where you're going with it. That's not something that's really as much in confusion anymore. You have gained clarity on that. I think the biggest thing is getting that timing down pat and figuring out your healing about it. But in terms, again, we're bringing this back to Santa. There was a lighthearted bit to this. Squirmit got me confused, got me all discombobulated. Now she's over there literally sitting on the cat. She's literally sitting on the cat. It's fine. The cat doesn't care. But I would say that you are on the nice list here. You are on the nice list. And it looks like you've been through some stuff. So you deserve to be on the Santa's nice list. But this earns you there. That earns you on the nice list because you had to put in a lot of work to get that. So, Leo. Oh, Leo. My super fiery people that rule the universe. Let's see. Okay. Leo. What is Santa bringing my Leo? I hope it's cold. I hope you get cold. No, I don't, because I'm a Leo rising. I want something better than cold. Okay. Let's see. What is Santa bringing our Leos? That jumped out. Spreading the corona, spreading the corona, spreading the corona. Everybody exit out. Put on your face mask to watch the video. Alright, yeah, I know. I'm an asshole, right? Okay. Page of Wands reversed came out first, Leo. Second card out for Leo is Eight of Wands in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Ooh, Leo. Leo. What has happened? What has happened to you? Okay. Page of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. First of all, two fire energies, and Leo already, you got enough fire for the world, okay? You got enough fire yourself to blow up the world. So here we got that. And here's a Scorpio card, a Scorpionic card. So I don't know if any Leos, if y'all are dealing with any Scorpios or anything like that, but okay. So Santa just decided to give you a hard time, apparently. What a bastard, right? Fall off a roof. Fall off one. He can go ahead and fall off. What a bastard. Because right out of the gate, I'm seeing a lack of communication. So, and whatever communication might actually have happened before was immature. It wasn't to the standard that it needed to be. So this is a message that's not really, it's lost in translation, okay? So this is a bit of immature communication. So perhaps people were trying to communicate, but it just, again, was being lost in translation. So it's just not coming through in the way that it needs to be. Or like, you could have needed a confidant and your confidant kind of bailed on you. It's like, I don't have anybody that I can even talk to now because my best friend or my confidant or my person, like they're no longer there, or there's a reason, there's something that makes them unavailable to you. It's like it's just not accessible. Or again, that immature communication. This is just straight up block happy. Welcome to the block party, asshole. You done said something one too many times I didn't want to hear. Block. Put my phone on mute. Put my phone on do not disturb. Something. This is just saying we're not talking about it. It doesn't have to be completely blocked, but we're not, either you're not responding to messages or someone's not responding to messages, or even perhaps this is a very literal translation of this card, but if you were flying somewhere, your flight got canceled, or your plans to fly got canceled. Like, this is travel by air, but this can also be like emails and text messages and all that kind of like digital stuff, social media stuff. There's just no communication about it. It really isn't. A lack of passion too. Just kind of being like, fuck it, over it, swerve it, swerve it. And this is swerve. Because this is saying like the shit was about to hit the fan, but it's like you saw the writing on the wall and you saw it coming. So thank goodness for that. So crisis averted, but still yet it was a mind fuck. Just because the crisis was averted doesn't mean that you're feeling like great about it, because you're not. This is a bit of a prickly energy. A little bit over it, a little bit bye. So, and I mean, creepy green mermaids too. They have like a greenish tint to their skin. Who wants that? Who wants to mess with that? Leo, I know it ain't you. I know you ain't got no business with that. You just like, scaly fish people, go on. I'm gonna drown you. Yeah, for real. Okay. If Santa thought that he was gonna like get away with bringing you scaly, green mer people, verdant mer people, Santa was wrong. Santa was wrong as hell. Hope you slip and fall, you bastard. You bastard. You was wrong. Okay. That flew out already, but I'm not gonna take it because I didn't even say. Virgo. Now if something pops out, if that pops out again, then it was the Ace of Pentacles, by the way. So I just denied you a windfall of money. So now if Virgo doesn't win the lottery, it was completely my fault, but I'm going to blame it on Santa, because Santa's spirit is what's behind this reading. So Santa, what you bringing Virgo? Oh, okay. Eight of Pentacles. That feels very Virgo to me. All right. What is Santa bringing our lovely Virgo people? There it is. Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so let's look at them. Let's look at these pretty cards. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah, they are. All right. Okay, what is Santa bringing you? Okay, it looks like Santa's bringing you to magic. He could also be bringing you a little bit of some hidden stuff that you're that you didn't see coming too. A little bit of confusion, but he's still bringing out all the stops. You are 100% without exception going to get a white bird. That's going to come through your chimney. So if you have a chimney, make sure that the flue is closed if you don't want a white bird infestation, because that's going to happen. That's totally going to happen, period. I don't even care if you live in an apartment. One's going to come through the window, so keep your window shut. Facts. Fight me. Fight me. Okay, Virgo. First of all, it is just a normal standard cliche that Virgo works. Okay, y'all got some hard work ethic, and I'm seeing it here. You still got that hustle. You still doing it. You got that hard work ethic going. So you are steady chipping away at it, putting in the hard work, putting in the hours. I mean, I see you doing it. You're putting in the hours, and you are mastering your craft. I mean, you are becoming a master of it, whatever it is that you're up to. Whatever it is, Virgo, I mean, you're doing it. And so, like, you are on the nice list. From this spread, you're on the nice list, Virgo. Good for you. It's saying, like, I mean, you've got, like, in terms of like, talents and know-how in your little resource belt that you got there, your little toolkit that you're wearing. Oh, so good. So cute. You got it, man. You got all that. Like, and this is a very mercurial card. Very mercurial card. So the magician itself, sometimes people liken it to Aries, but being mercurial, it can also lend itself to Gemini and Virgo. So your own energy coming through here. And the high priestess is a Piscean energy. So just in case you might be dealing with those signs, I see them here. But even though you're working hard on your craft and you're mastering stuff, this is a little bit of a kink. This is a little bit of a kink. Something that you got to pay attention to. Something you got to open your eyes about. You got to see it. You got to pay attention. Because it's like your higher self, you know, that little voice inside of your head, your own inner wisdom is talking to you. It's trying. It's trying to show you the signs, but you're not seeing them. For some reason, you're not hearing that. It's like, oh, too busy working to actually listen to myself, to pause and listen to myself. And you're going to need to pause and listen to yourself if you're going to want to actually end up like manifesting at that magical level. You're going to have to go ahead, open them. Open them. Pay attention. Look at that eyeball, man. It's been seeing some shit. This looks like a migraine eyeball. It does. I don't know if you're a migraine sufferer just because I said that, you know, but open up your eyeballs. That's what I'm seeing there. Ooh, yep, you got some stuff around you that's going to help you do this even better, but you got to pay attention to it. All right. So good job being on the nice list, Virgo. All right, Libra. Well, that came out quick, Libra. Libra, what is the spirit of Santa? Ooh, Shiza, bringing out my Libra. And your card just popped out, Libra. The Justice card. Okay, right. We'll take that one. That's the one that flipped over where I could see it. Oh, what you saw? You saw my stained glass pants. And you smiled, Libra. I know you did. Compliment me. No, you don't have to compliment me. I'm just being a dick. Okay, so Ace of Cups in reverse, followed by the Justice card, followed by the Six of Swords reversed. So, I mean, Libra, your air energy, and in two of these cards, you got swords. First of all, Justice is the Libra card. That's Libra right there. So you're showing up in your own reading. But swords, that's also air energy. So you got your air energy here too. But Libra, if I'm gonna be honest, in terms of like, you know, what is Santa bringing you? It looks like Santa might be bringing you a little bit of flip-floppy feelings, a little bit of flip-floppy in the mind space. Yeah, thanks, Santa, for the confusion, you bastard. You are a bastard. Yeah, I can tell that. So, go ahead and light a fire in your fireplace. Keep that shit roaring all night long. All night long. Miss me, Santa. Swerve it. Swerve my house. But it's looking like there's some kind of upset emotionally. I don't know if I wouldn't go as far to say it's heartbreak. This is not the heartbreak card, but there's some kind of like emotional hardship here. Perhaps also you are not wanting to make space for love or space for some type of emotionally fulfilling something. Christmas. Okay. I felt like a Muppet baby when I made that face. Shut up, shut up. Everybody exited out all at one time. I heard it. It was like this collective click noise. Okay, but also I'm seeing a need for self-love. This is calling in self-love. Santa's trying to bring you some self-love. Santa's trying to bring you a little bit of space for this kind of receptivity to love and emotional well-being, emotional balance. Balance being in the middle of this, because we've got some kind of emotionality. And on the other side of the Justice card, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. And this gives a little bit of a push-pull feeling of like, should I stay or should I go? And it doesn't really mean in an emotional situation. It means more in kind of a mental situation. Like, we're thinking, you know, I'm flip-flopping. I'm changing my mind back and forth, back and forth. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to do from one breath to the next. So it can be a little bit of flippy-floppy, but it can also be this thing of like, I feel like a chapter might be closing on me, but I don't want to let it go yet, or I'm not ready to let it go, or should I even let it go? Would it be a mistake to move on from it? This is having some trouble with moving on. So we're having this balance issue of weighing out, like take care of myself, take care of this situation that probably involves other people, take care of myself, think about other people. Which one's the better one? Which one's the selfish one? Which one's the right one? Which one's the wrong one? Feels a little bit like that. Honestly, there's no cut and dry answer to that. Like, no right or wrong answer to it. With this being in the middle, it looks like whatever choice you end up making for yourself is going to be fundamentally the correct one for you. Because this is in the upright. This is not a sign of imbalance. This suggests you got it right. But I am seeing a need to kind of open up that heart space. Allow that love to sink in. Allow that emotional fulfillment to take root. And perhaps to start having that mental conversation about what it's going to mean for you to move on from something. Because it looks like you're needing to. Looks like you're needing to. All right, that's for you, Libra. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. What is the spirit of Santa? Okay. What is the spirit of Santa bringing my Scorpios? Okay, Scorpio, it's just hollering today. It's okay. Okay, it hollered for you. Right. Right, Scorpio. Hey, starting out with the Page of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Wands reversed, and ending with the Magician. So what signs do I see out here? With this Page of Pentacles, this is an earth sign, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the Magician, this sometimes is associated with Aries, but it can also be associated with Gemini and Virgo because it is a mercurial energy. So those are the three signs. So if you got any kind of dealings with any of these, Scorpio, then that's what we got going on here. Santa looks like he's trying to bring you some stuff. So already that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I think Scorpio, as much flack as y'all take for being the assholes of the zodiac, death and fire and craziness, y'all on the nice list. Y'all are firmly on the nice list. Looking at all three of these cards, some of the other signs it was a little bit hit or miss, but y'all are on the nice list, Scorpio. So good job. You did it. But you have somebody is offering you something. So it could be somebody, it could be something. So it could be a person that's giving you an offer. This could be a job offer. This could be money coming in. This can be anything that's like physical, tangible in the world. So it would be, it's not like, ideas, it's not emotions. No, this is physical, tangible stuff. This is groceries. Somebody could have paid for your food in front of you at the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Like, by all means, pay for mine. Pay for mine. Me and Chick-fil-A and the Lord's calories. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Those calories are of the Lord. Just so you know, Scorpio, if you haven't been, please go. Please go. Their waffle fries hold an amazing amount of salt. I'm just saying. So, Page of Pentacles. There's some kind of offer, some kind of something coming in. Now, it's coming in at a very good time because you have recently found yourself so, I would say, almost exhausted. I almost said burdened, but burdened may have been a little harsh. I don't know. That's up for you to decide, Scorpio. But you had recently found yourself where you're like, I've taken this as far as I can go by myself, and I can't go any farther by myself. I have to delegate now. Like this is the time where it's like, I have to just throw my hands up and be like, I need some help. Can't do it all on my own. And so it's a perfect time that it's like, perhaps help is coming in. Perhaps that's what's coming in now that we've found ourselves here. Because we're ending in the Magician slot, which means like, Eureka! Like, yay, happy ending. We did it. I can do it. So something Something that could have had you kind of at your limit before has now turned the corner into a level of resolve, into a level of capacity where it's like, I think that this may happen now. I think it can happen, or I think I can handle it. I'm actually starting to feel confident about it, actually starting to believe in myself, or actually starting to think, like, maybe I'm made for the task. It's just a relief. I'm feeling a sense of relief here. And even, dare I say, looking forward to something. Hopefully looking forward to something filled with hope, filled with, the promise of something that this could be. I'd say good. I'd say good. The only word of advice that I have for you, Scorpio, change your fucking shirt. Change your shirt. This paisley, it's not your color. This ain't your color, boo. Change it. Change your shirt. Santa, bring Scorpio a new shirt. Bring Scorpio a new shirt. Get rid of that paisley bullshit. But they're on the nice list. Good job, Scorpio. Sagittarius. What is the energy of Santa, the spirit of Santa, bringing my Saggies? Sagittarius. Oh! First card out, strength card. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, but if so, Leo's here. Leo is on the table. Saggy. There it is. Leo, Page of Cups in reverse, Five of Swords upright. So here's your spread. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at, Saggy. We got Strength, Page of Cups in reverse, and our Five of Swords upright. So, Saggy, just looking at these cards, gotta be honest. You are teetering that line of the nice and the naughty list. You're teetering the line. I gotta put it out there. Just gotta say. One good deed away from the nice list, but one misdeed away from the naughty list altogether. So we're just going to go ahead and put that out there. We're putting that out there. So I do think, though, Sagittarius, that you may have been dealing with somebody who perhaps could have been a bit of an asshole to you and owes you an apology. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Somebody could have been a jerk and just flat out owes you an apology. They started some shit with you. They started it. You may have finished it, though. That's what I'm looking at here. So someone may have popped off and said something, but you were like, well, let me take my fire and go ahead and jump in there, okay? You don't want to start a fight with a Saggy, because guess what? Saggy says, I'm here for it, I'm powerful, and I'm about to school you. I'm about to school you, and I'm going to throw out some stuff, some charm, and some wit, and some intellect that perhaps you didn't know that I had, and got you stumped about it. So if perhaps you were in some kind of conflict situation, you might be feeling like you came out top dog, that you came out the winner of it, but I would say that it wasn't necessarily the most gratifying victory. If this is your story, if this perhaps is your story, because still yet, what I'm looking at here is you're still feeling kind of bent out of shape, Somebody could have taken back something that emotionally meant a lot to you. Perhaps they're withholding I love yous. Perhaps they are withholding affection, physical affection. Perhaps they are just, withholding some kind of emotional communication. And it's got you feeling some kind of way, because, this is the love offer. This is the apology. This means you're getting it. This means you're not, And so you're feeling like you're having to be strong. You're feeling like you're having to look on the bright side about it, but there is emotional upset here, and there's mental turmoil. This is also an indication that you could be gaslighting yourself, or somebody could be gaslighting you, where they're like, no, I don't remember it happening that way. And you're like, am I crazy? Because I remember it happening this way. So am I crazy? Because your memory is this. If somebody starts telling you what their memory is, don't let them do some revisionist history bullshit about it, okay? Let's just say that right there, Sagittarius. Whoever you're dealing with could possibly be on the naughty list. But I'm just saying, if you if you push your fire a little bit too far, you're going to be on the naughty list. So what I'm looking at here, it can feel a little bit difficult, but whatever it is, you're strong enough to get through it. You got the strength card in the upright, so you got what it takes to get through this situation, but it may be a little bit of a sting to the emotions, and it may have your head just a little bit whirly twirly and tense, a little conflict oriented, a little bit of conflict oriented. So go ahead and de-escalate yourself. Don't make this any worse than it has to be. Don't make it worse. De-escalate yourself. All right. So now we have Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn. We got our Capricorn peoples. What is the spirit of Santa bringing our Capricorn? Are you on the naughty list or the nice list? Capricorn, a lot of the time, I wonder, your card in the tarot is the devil card. That would most certainly put you on the naughty list. But let's see. Naughty list or nice list for Capricorn? Alright, Santa is bringing Capricorn. Capricorn. I think you're trying to be on the nice list. I see that you're trying. Some of y'all can be on the naughty list, though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You got yourself the Five of Wands in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Star card upright. Boobies. Boobies. Okay, Capricorn. Now, while I am proud of you for backing out of the scuffle, so whatever kind of heated words might have been going back and forth, because we had a little bit of a passionate waltz. And by a waltz, I'm not talking a beautiful little dance. We had some harsh words that could have been going around, okay? Some kind of passionate conflict energy that's going around here. But you decided, I'm going to let them have the last word. I'm going to kind of give it up. I'm going to let it be what it is. Perhaps agree to disagree type of thing. But either you are dealing with a narcissist, or if I'm being flat out honest, you might be displaying a little bit of narcissistic behaviors yourself. So it's either you or it's the person you're dealing with. I can't say. This can either be an Aries, it can be a Gemini, it could be a Virgo. This is an Aquarius. So don't know if you were dealing with any of those signs, Capricorn. Not sure if you are, but if you are, all the better, because they're showing up here. So the Aries, the Virgo, the Gemini, if that's who you're dealing with, then they are the ones that are probably coming across as more narcissistic, narky than you. But I'm just saying, I'm putting you on blast because it could be you. It could be you, because we've got the conflict here, okay? The conflict may have been over. Maybe it's done, but we still got a little bit of airs about it, okay? We still feeling some kind of way. We're not feeling resolve about it. We're not. And this is saying that somebody was being a bit narcissistic, a little bit my way or the highway type attitude. Is that you, or is that the person that you're dealing with? So we have one energy that's coming through as my way or the highway, and then we've got another energy that's coming through as I have to heal, and I'm feeling shook. I am shook. My confidence has been a bit obliterated by this, gotta say, because I'm getting a feeling that we got some healing that needs to happen here. So if you were dealing with someone who was a little bit on the narky side, now you're feeling like you're having to lick your wounds a little bit. Feeling like we're having to lick our wounds. The positive thing is you are getting over it. You're getting over it. I'm moving past it. I'm getting over it. And okay, you know, like, let it be what it is. And I'm starting to get over it. And, you know, bigger and better things on the horizon. But I will put a word of caution, not to inflame things further. And if you could figure out different ways of dealing with individuals who could be problematic in your life, figure that out. Figure that out. Because as it is, you could possibly find yourself in recurring situations of this. And nobody needs that. Ain't nobody got time for that, Capricorn. Ain't nobody got time for that. So Santa needs to bring them coal. And depending on your part in this, You might be on the nice list, you might be on the naughty list, but you toggling it, okay? So I can't even call it for you. I can't even call it. All right. Next up is Aquarius. My alien friends. What is Santa bringing my alien friends? I mean, what would Santa bring an alien? You know? What do aliens want? Let Santa know, Aquarius. What do aliens want? Okay. The spirit of Santa. What is old jolly fat bastard bringing y'all? All right. Aquarius, we've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Empress. Aquarius, you're on the nice list. You're on the nice list, Aquarius. Gosh, so many people in this have been on the naughty list or like kind of toggling the line, but you're on the nice list. It looks like, Aquarius, that you're working on something. You still got a little bit to work on, okay? We're acknowledging that. You're not perfect. You're not perfect. You are a work in progress. But the freak out or the anxiety fit that you have been kind of like dealing with, the anxiety that's gotten itself a bit out of control, it's going to clear up. It's going to clear up. So if you are plagued by it currently, it's going to clear up. If you've already been through it and it's already starting to clear, then good. I'm happy for you. If you are dealing with you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, because we've got the Empress here, and that's very Venusian energy, but it's a happy ending. That's ultimately a happy ending because it's like, okay, you're working on yourself and you're sowing good seeds. I mean, Aquarius, this is about as straightforward as it can possibly be. If you are feeling anxious, if you are even feeling to the point of paranoid, because some of y'all flat out could be feeling paranoid. You could be feeling like unhinged. Like, do I need to take some happy pills? Do I need to get my dosage right? Because I'm feeling psycho right now. Like some of y'all could be. Some of y'all could be right now. Some of y'all, that's where you kind of came from. But being that this is the center card, it's either I'm getting over it or it feels like some kind of nightmarish mental situation that you're dealing with here. But you're working on it, you haven't mastered it, but you are a work in progress. You're working on it. It's gonna be okay. You're sowing the good seeds. You're sowing the good seeds. It's gonna be okay. So I don't know what it is that could have you kind of worried or freaked out about it, but don't don't be. Trust in yourself with this. Like, you are firmly on the nice list. I don't even have any like jokes or bullshit to spit at you because, Aquarius, you've had some difficulties. You've had some confidence issues. You've had some insecurities here. But you're doing well. You're doing well, my young Padawan. You're doing well, Aquarius. So good. Good for you. All right. Last, but yet again, not least, Pisces. Pisces, what is this spirit of Santa bringing you? Okay. So we got the Strength card reverse that popped out first. So what else? What else is Santa? The spirit of Santa bringing Pisces. All right, we got a lot of them jumping, so we're just going to go ahead and cut it. Oh my gosh, it's a popular card. It's a popular card. All three of these have come up in other signs. So Pisces, I don't know if you're watching other signs, if you're cross-watching other signs in this video, but if you are, it would make sense because all these cards have come up for other people. So it started out with the Strength card in reverse, followed by the World upright, and then ending with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So if perhaps you were dealing with a Leo, or, well, the World card again, there's 4 different signs that are associated with the World cards. I don't even generally shout out signs because it just gets ridiculous when you're saying 4 signs for a card when there's only 12 in the zodiac, like 33% of the signs. So anyway, Leo is showing up here. Leo is showing up, so I don't know if we're cross-watching with that. But again, a couple of other signs had this. But Pisces, so terms of Santa, this looks like you need Santa to put you on the nice list. You need it. I need the pick me up, quite frankly. I'm not saying whether you deserve it or you don't deserve to be on the nice list. I'm not saying one way or the other, but it looks like you feel like I need to be on the nice list. I need a pick me up. I need some good news. You've been rattled, Pisces. Something got you rattled. Something's got your little sweet emotional self a little bit shook up, a little bit unhinged. You could be dealing with some unsavory people. I don't know if you're dealing with some people who feel a little bit narcissistic or feel a little bit, say just mean. Perhaps they're a little bit mean. They always got teeth out, claws out, like kind of difficult to work with type people. I don't know if you're dealing with that kind of shit, but something just had you a little shook. You've been a little shook. But even though you've been feeling a little shook, been feeling a little bit unconfident, a little bit weak, you've been feeling it that way, but you've closed the chapter. So I don't know if you have told people that didn't deserve to be in your world to get the fuck out. I don't know if you've done that. You could have done that, Pisces. You could have done that. But this is indicating to me that it's like we've went through a whole cycle of something. I have taken that crash course of hard knocks, and I finally took my final exam, and it's like done with it. Never taking that class again. Put a period on it. It's like end cap done. You're still a work in progress though. So it's like even though you've completed it, so you're done, you have no more unfinished business. With whatever this is, there's no more unfinished business about it, but yet you're having to work on yourself still. It could also be something to do with work, something to do with your romantic life, but I'm feeling something for you personally when I'm looking at this. It just feels like a personal issue. You're working on yourself. You're kind of putting yourself back together, it looks like, piece by piece, rebuilding yourself, putting yourself back together. Self-investment. And I would say hard-won self-investment. And it looks like some needed self-investment. So I'm going to tell Santa that he needs to make sure you get put on the nice list. So even if you had some mean words or you had some issues in the past, not saying you did, because honestly, it looks like you've been kind of victimized more so than being part of the problem. Everybody's part of the problem in some way or another. We have to take accountability for our sides, whatever, But it looks like you might have had a little bit more of the unfair shake of it, if I'm being honest. But you've been through it, man. You want a wine tumbler that says that you run the world and that bitches ain't shit. That's what you need. I'm going to buy you a wine tumbler. I'm going to tell Santa, bring Pisces a wine tumbler that says bitches ain't shit. So that you can sip out of that, because that's just what it looks like here. Hey, if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's what I'm seeing right here. So, all right. That's what Santa is either bringing or not bringing everybody in the zodiac. So if y'all found yourself on more naughty list than nice list, then you need to figure it out. You need to get it together. You need to clean it up. I'm not afraid to call your ass out. I'm not afraid to do it, because I'll call myself out too. But that's what I'm looking at here. I hope that y'all found that to be like a little bit fun, even though it's silly. It's silly as shit. Y'all know it was silly as shit. But I'm hoping that some of it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments. Y'all know that I love reading the comments. I love hearing y'all's personal stories. I love hearing if it resonated. I love hearing which signs resonated the most for you. I love it when y'all tell me what your signs are. Because especially if I've known y'all in like private readings, it's like, it all makes sense. It makes perfect sense. This is exactly who you are. I get excited about that. I know. I'm a nerd. It's totally fine. Okay. But I'm going to be doing more things like this, more readings like this for each zodiac sign. I also am planning on doing some pick-a-card spreads, So it'll be like 3 piles, right? And it's like pick pile 1, 2, or 3. Which pile do you feel like you're drawn towards? Pick a pile, and here's your little message for you, kind of like message of the day or message of the week kind of a thing. Just something fun, Little stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff that I mostly am feeling, called towards at this time. But I'm open to suggestions, man. Tell me the stuff that y'all like. Tell me the stuff you want to see. This is just a big experiment. Obviously, you can tell I just started on here, so uh, we're building this together. We're working on this together. It is very much so give and take, push and pull. Hey, friends. You're my friends. Got like 0 friends outside of this. And God strike me down if I'm lying. Because I ain't. Alright. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope Santa's going to be good to y'all. Your kids, if you got some. Your family. You know, friends. Hoping for positive holiday situations for everybody here. But until next time, man, I will holler at y'all later. Bye for now.